Come on in.
Unless you want to see this, yes, this is another table I'm burnt the fuck out on.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game.
Let's play Keno.
Double or nothing.
No trust and faith in my ability. Nice bad shot.
Let's play a game.
I'll take a card. I'll take one.
Oh, damn. I keep forgetting there's a center post there.
That took skill.
Yeah. Never mind. I forgot. You can skip the end of ball crap.
You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Go for the left rank.
No.
Let's play roll the dice. Box card.
Nope.
Double or nothing.
Got no faith in my ability. The only time I'd probably gamble on that is if I'm doing an actual casino run.
Solar jet.
Yeah, Pinball I consider just mid-tier. I'm thinking probably more than Jackpot. You don't want the ball in the bumpers on Pinball, because oftentimes it'll take the ball straight to the left out lane.
For the cashier, we have a winner.
Yeah, same here. Same here. Pretty popular table too back in the 80s. Fair amount of people played it. But I can only recall maybe one single time where one kid actually kicked ass on a table. Like he made it all the way to the sun and stuff. That ruled the universe or whatever. Everybody else, it was just various degrees of failure.
Under the ramp.
Wow.
Yeah, you often have to aim for the drop targets on the left. Not the best thing to do when you have to actively aim for drop targets. Usually you can just hit those on accident. In and out. Yeah, I played those too. Those tables there, I can't really recall anybody doing really good on those. They sucked about as bad, or they sucked about as much as I did.
Go fast.
Since I can't get the ball in the hole, I'll just aim for the ground.
Go for more.
There.
Multi-ball.
Oh my god, I got a lucky bounce on that. Not so lucky on that one. Got it. In and out. Oh, then I fucked it up afterwards. You gotta love pinball. You really pull a rabbit out of a hat in one moment, and then you're just total idiocy the next.
Before the cashier.
Oh, look at these.
2 bears. Double or nothing.
Oh. Not enough self-belief for that one. Risky move, got it. Or kinda.
Three. 2.
Nope.
1.
No cashier for me.
0.
That's why I never do double or nothing.
Too bad.
That's why I don't do double or nothing. Not enough self-belief.
Under the ramp.
And it's gonna be a casino run. Try to catch the ball.
You're hot. Hey, point.
Oh, damn.
Casino.
All right. The only time you're gonna be seeing me gamble is for this. And even then, I may not go full hog wild crazy on it either. Yeah, after 45 seconds, I'll probably just take what I got.
Don't stop now.
Let it ride.
Yeah, don't tilt. Don't tilt. I don't know.
Let it ride.
Well, if the fucking ball would go in there. So, ain't gonna get much this run.
Make it show.
I want more.
9, 8. Don't quit now. 7, 6, 5,
In and out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll take it.
Keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
Get the extra ball. Let's play poker.
2 pair. Double or
Nope.
nothing.
I don't believe in myself.
Solar jet. Bonus multiplied.
Solar jet.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of my history too. Been playing pinball probably since the mid to late 70s. My first ever table was Star Trek. I didn't care for the yeah, I better pause it before it starts going ape shit. Doing ball checks and stuff. Shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. So it's gonna get in, but yeah. My first table was Star Trek. Like mid to late 70s. It was in the apartment complex we were living in at the time. I didn't care for the table. I think Star Trek is okay. What I loved about it though was the sound effects. The whole wham 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 wham. Yeah, I love that. It's like total ASMR for me. But later on, a new table came in called Time Warp. Kind of the same thing. I didn't care for the table, didn't care for the theme. What I liked was the music or the ambience. A few other tables would have it too. It would just start out, and then as you like score points or you advance, it'll go. I mean, I wanted so bad for somebody to get really far on the table because I wanted to hear what came after that. Just eventually it would go really high. Just all of a sudden. Oh, that was cool as hell. I could probably go chase it down for you. Yeah, I know what to look for. I know what it looks like. I don't know if you'd call it crazy. back up. There's that at the moment. Where the fuck did it go? Yeah, let me know if that doesn't work. Looks like the quality is ass on it. But yeah, that was the that was my second table. Third table later on, I think I was in elementary school on a roller skating field trip, and they had a roller disco there. Took one look at the back glass. I'm like, whoa, they got big boobies. So that pretty much cemented my love of pinball right there. Plus the table itself was pretty cool looking. I think it was a double wide. It looked like a fucking amusement park, like a whole carnival underneath that back glass. So that pretty much what sealed the deal for me. Okay. So I was probably about 8 or 9 years old when I first saw this table. Okay, so yeah, I can't. It's not letting me do it. Yeah, that's a bad link. Yeah, there we go. Much better. But yeah, and then from played a lot during the 80s. In the 90s, it kind of tapered off. Um, from the 2000s, I hadn't played pinball at all. Um, and then starting in I'm trying to think. I think it was in the mid 2010s is when I started streaming the game that you see before you, Pinball Arcade. So, and then during this period of time, I only visited an actual pinball arcade twice. It sucked. It was a bowling alley that's like 20 miles away from where I live. Not worth the drive. On top of that, all the tables are expensive. You got to, with the exception of the Captain Fantastic and Ted Nugent tables, all other tables cost at least 2 quarters. Like even tables like Xenon, 8 Ball Deluxe, yeah, they're at least 50 cents, which, no, that shouldn't happen. They have a Monster Bash. You gotta pay $2. $2 for one staking credit. And I didn't even bother looking at their Metallica table. I think they had Aerosmith, Wizard of Oz as well. I wasn't even gonna bother looking at those. Probably have to pay like $5 for one fucking credit. So yeah. And then at that place too, a little bit understandable, but they don't really maintain their tables. I know when I played Bride of Pinbot and I think Funhouse as well, the tables weren't level. They had a slight lean to the right. Yeah, yeah. But I guess to be fair, it's a bowling alley, not an actual pinball arcade. So pinball was just basically there for decoration for the most part. They're just trying to be cool, I guess. They're they probably didn't realize that buying the tables, that's only half the battle right there. They still have to maintain them. You know, you got to clean them. You got to make sure all the nuts and bolts and springs and cogs and stuff are, you know, good working order. That could actually, that can get to be almost as expensive as the table itself. Okay, I gotta sit down real quick. My left foot is going numb. Yeah, I haven't gotten drunk. I haven't had a, let me, certain way I wanted to say this. I haven't had a drink in at least probably about 30 years. But yeah, I bet if I was to ever visit a liquor store, they wouldn't be having any more pinball tables. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, I mean, you had pinball tables at like laundromats and stuff. You know, you had them in drugstores. Yeah. But again, I think a lot of those people, though, I bet they didn't maintain their tables because again, they didn't get the memo that it's almost like buying a new car. Just getting the car is only half the battle. You still gotta, you know, do maintenance on it. I've never seen the table, but I've heard the name of it. Bank Shot. Maybe that one. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Saved it.
Bonus multiplied. Jackpot.
Whoops. Should have waited. So.
Jackpot.
Nope. No Mega Visor for me.
Destiny. Cash in.
That took skill.
Nope, didn't bounce.
Shoot again.
Oh, about my pinned message. Yeah, I didn't get shit for a nap, so don't be surprised if I end up having to kill it early. And part of that problem is, I said this at the start, but I'm starting to get a cold, so. Oh.
And for the cashier. Dig points.
Yeah, that's why I put the warning out. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna force myself to keep playing if I'm just, especially pinball, because you kind of need to focus.
Solar jet.
Oh, fuck, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, never mind. I get shit for a bonus.
Shoot again. Shoot under the ramp.
Go some more.
Risky move, got it.
Solar jet.
Solar jet.
Cash in.
Big point.
And for the cashier. Dig points. Shoot under the ramp. Solar jet.
Solar jet.
Yeah, so this is like where you're getting most of your points, but you gotta build up your bonus though first.
Cash in.
Big point.
And for the cashier. We have a winner.
$7.9. I think I beat my previous score.
Player 1.
Yes, I did. $8 mil. Yup. Oh, thank you, Rare. Alright, I gotta wait a moment. Please tell me the screenshot kicked in. Okay. There does need to be a bit of an asterisk put next to this. Some of the points was gotten during the casino run, which is more luck based than skill based. But still, I mean, 8 billion. That's nothing to be sneezed at.